Hello guys, and welcome to another mkmobile character review, today featuring Day of the Dead Erron Black. As usual guys, please note the date when this video has been recorded because a lot of things may have changed since then, and if you're not familiar with the matrix I'm using in order to evaluate characters, you can find it on the top right corner of the screen. So without any further ado, let us put Day of the Dead Erron Black to the test. Day of the Dead Erron Black guys was released in October 2018 and he was one of the last Challenge Gold characters, of course before he eventually got promoted to Diamond. This basically means that at the time I'm recording this video, for 3 years we didn't have a single Challenge Gold character. But it is what it is. Let's move on. Another thing that I have to mention about Erron Black is that before his promotion, before his ascension to Diamond, his price was 435 souls in the old store. So let's find out why. His attack is 52,164, which is the 12th highest in the game. The hit points, they are 100,608, and this is the 13th highest in the game. The toughness is 56,700, the second highest in mkmobile, and the recovery is 52,164, which is the 8th highest in the game. The power generation is just 110%. So for his stats, Day of the Dead Erron Black is going to get 22 points out of 28 possible. I know that for some of you this will sound like a blasphemy because it is universally agreed that you have to play Day of the Dead Erron Black with his special 2, and there is a reason for that. His special 2 is quite good, it has blind as debuff plus eventual power drain. However, I disagree with that. For me, you have to play this character for his special 1 for many reasons. But anyways, let's get into details. Special 1 of Day of the Dead Erron Black guys is called Sand Slide, and here it is what you need to know about it. First thing first, it can be completely blocked by the opponent, it has 30% chance for power drain, it can be cast from distance, however from very long range it will fail, and Erron Black will just slide gently towards his enemy and he won't shoot anything. In addition, the special attack is lethal, it consists of 4 mini hits and it has the single tap rectangles minigame. When it comes to the chaining after his combo enders, if you do special 1 following the combo ender that ends with a revolver back slap to the face, then you can do special 1 and the enemy will never block it, and that's perfectly fine. However, when it comes to the second combo ender, the one that Erron Black shoots the enemy and the enemy falls to the ground, it's a little bit trickier. If you do special 1 immediately after this combo ender, the enemy will almost 100% block it. However, if you wait until the enemy starts running towards you and then do it, this will include some better timing, then again your opponent won't be able to block it. So anyways, the point is you can do special 1 after both of the combo enders, however his special 1 follows smoothly after one of them and not that smoothly after the second one. You have to have some timing in order to perform it so that the enemy doesn't block. And one last thing about Erron Black special 1, you have to keep in mind that even if blocked, this ability will make sure that the enemy will make a step backwards and it will take him probably a second or two to recover. So if for instance you're doing combo, basic combo, and he blocks everything, then you can do special 1, and while the enemy is recovering for your special 1, even if it is blocked, then you can start another combo. That's pretty cool way to use his special 1, considering the fact that in a lot of cases it won't cost any power whatsoever. When it comes to damage, the minimum damage of the ability is 19,796, which is the 21st highest in the game, and the maximum damage is 39,592, which is the 16th highest in mkmobile. Once again, the special attack can be completely blocked with the enemy, it has eventual power drain as debuff, it can be cast from distance, it is lethal, it consists of 4 mini hits, and it has a single tap rectangles minigame. So for his special 1, Erron Black is going to get 7.8 out of 13 possible points. Special 2 of Erron Black guys is called Lead Overdose, and according to you, and according to majority of people by the way, this is the bread and butter of this character, which I disagree with, but anyways. We already established that I love his special 1, and now it is time to talk in details about his special 2. The first thing that you have to know about it is that, of course, it can be completely blocked with the opponent, just like his special 1. In addition, this special ability has 2 debuffs. The first one is, of course, blind, and the second one is chance for power drain. That's important to remember. In addition, the special attack can be cast from distance, however the first 2 mini hits will miss. It's not a big deal, but it is still something. The ability is lethal, it consists of 4 mini hits, and it has 2 single tap rectangles as mini game. When it comes to damage, the minimum damage of special 2 of Erron Black is 49,490, which is the 17th highest in the game. The maximum damage is 98,981, which is the 12th highest in the game. Once again, the special attack can be completely blocked by the enemy. It has blind plus eventual power drain as debuff. It can be cast from distance, however the first 2 mini hits will miss. It is lethal, it consists of 4 mini hits, and it has 2 single tap rectangles as mini game. So for his special 2, the Erron is going to get 12.5 out of 19 possible points. And one last thing, when it comes to the flow of his special 2 after combo enders, it follows the same pattern like his special 1. When it comes to the combo ender with the backslap with his gun, then it's fine. When it comes to the other combo ender when he's shooting people, then there's a big chance his special 2 will get blocked. Day of the Dead Erron Black X-Ray, guys, is called Trick Shot, and here it is what you need to know about it. First thing first, it brings luck to the entire friendly team, which is awesome. Basically, in other words, it has team luck. And the other interesting thing about it, which is kind of logical, is that this special attack is long range. You can cast it from distance between you and the enemy without any problems whatsoever. When it comes to the damage of the X-Ray is pretty good. It is 118,778, which is the 22nd highest in the game. Once again, the special attack has luck as team buff, and it can be cast from distance. So for his X-Ray, Erron Black is going to get 3.6 out of 4 possible points, and the total amount of points he gets for his special attacks adds up to 23.9 out of 36 possible. I'm going to be honest, I love the basic attacks of Day of the Dead Erron Black. They are simply gorgeous. Now, first thing first, he can do pretty well without Block Breaker. It is true that he doesn't push the enemies away after his combos. Actually, after one of his combos, he kind of pushes himself away from the opponent, which gives him some breathing room in order to start chaining the second combo. But oh my god, he's one of the best examples of a character that whose actually basic attacks complete the special attacks and vice versa. Now, after one of his combo enders, his special 1 and special 2 usually fail and the enemy blocks. However, after the other combo ender, the special 1 or special 2 will always connect. You're currently seeing that. At the same time, if you don't have Block Breaker, or if the enemy, let's say, resists or blocks everything, you can always use his special attacks in order to buy time, which puts Erron Black in a perfect situation to start another combo, considering the fact that there is a big chance that you're going to get that special attack for free and you can power drain the enemy. So long story short, very fast punching speed, pretty good chaining. Even without Block Breaker he will be fine. His basic attacks complete his special attacks, and his special attacks kind of fix the problems with his basic attacks, even though there are not that many. So I'll be giving him a solid 8.5 out of 10 possible points for his basic attacks. And one last thing about Day of the Dead Erron Black basic attacks. He's one of the few characters, if not the only character, who can break blocks and who can hit you with basic attacks from distance because he actually uses his gun. That's something that it's worth mentioning, guys. So please keep in mind. Okay guys, it is time to talk about the passive of Day of the Dead Erron Black, and I'm going to quote, literally. It is called Undead Bandit, and here it is what it does. When using special attacks, Day of the Dead Erron Black has a 40% chance to get them for free and power drain the opponent. When this happens, 30% of the time he will power drain the entire enemy team. When defeated, Erron Black Ghost has a 50% chance to assist Day of the Dead characters on combo enders and special attacks. Now, and of course, there is a synergy part of the passive, which is basically saying opponent assassin characters have dodge chance reduced by 10%. Now, guys, what do you think about this passive? First thing first, it is extremely fun to play Day of the Dead Erron Black, mainly because of his passive. If you have some other talents or equipment, you can make sure that in a lot of cases you are either going to get the special 2 or special 1 for free, or they're going to actually cost you much less than they're supposed to. With that said, it is not only fun to play Day of the Dead Erron Black, but you have to agree that his passive is pretty useful. It is going to power drain the opponent, and you also have chance to power drain the entire enemy team doing any special attack. It doesn't have to be special 2, it can be also special 1, and you know how you can spam special 1 with Day of the Dead Erron Black. On that note, I really have to mention that I am against using Day of the Dead Erron Black mainly for his special 2. It is not a bad thing to do, but trust me, if you get him the correct equipment, you can spam special 1 all day long, and it is extremely funny. And not only funny, but also it works amazingly good, because the enemy will be constantly power drained. And on top of that, please do not underestimate the damage output of his special 1. With that said, let's go to the negatives. We already established that this passive is useful and fun. Now let's focus on the negatives. Unfortunately, there are some negatives. First thing first, the second part of his passive after update 3.0 is very outdated. You don't want your characters to die in survival mode. Of course, you can use it in quick mode and then don't care, but we all know that the aim of the game currently is survival mode, regardless of whether you like it or not. You can farm a lot of faction wars points in survival mode, so the second part of his passive is outdated. I will never rely on it, and it won't be even that much useful against bosses. Anyways, the first part of his passive relies on chance, and that's unfortunate. Though, if you're using him mainly for his special 1, that won't be a big deal, but still, it is chance based, it is not guaranteed. And the opponent assassin characters, so dodge chance reduced by 10%, not really amazing. It is just okay, but not really amazing. So what can I say about his passive? Fun. When it works, it's amazing. When it doesn't work, well, it is just based on chance. That's another thing that I dislike, but what can you do? A lot of things in this game, guys, rely on chance. And I'm going to be honest, I wanted to give more, but I just feel that it won't be fair, so I'll be giving Day of the Dead Erron Black the solid 17.5 points for his passive. He is just an outward character, so he gets 1 point for classes and 0 points for tagging attack. Okay, so what is the final verdict for Day of the Dead Erron Black? Let's take a look at the bigger picture once again. Erron Black has some pretty good stats, with his toughness being exceptionally high. His special 1 rocks, his special 2 is great, his X-ray has a useful team buff, and in general his passive is useful. After update 3.0 it lost some of its value, but it is still pretty viable. So, what do I think about this character? I consider Day of the Dead Erron Black as one of the best fighters in the game, and one of the funniest characters to play by far. I love playing him for his special 1, it feels so amazing, especially if you have a lot of ways to reduce the power cost of special 1, or you have some other way to increase the chance of you getting special 1 for free. It is so great. I love this character, so I'll be giving him 3 out of my 3 subjective points. Now, he's not going to score a lot high on our ranking, for the simple reason that he doesn't really have very useful buffs and debuffs on his special 1 and special 2. He does have power drain, but it's chance based, so his special 1 basically doesn't have any other debuff. His special 2 has blind, which is not really the greatest debuff in the game. So yeah, this is the main reason why Dead Erron Black won't be ranking any higher. But anyways, with my 3 subjective points, he's going to score 75.9, and we can label him as a great character, guys. On our current standings, he actually is just above Assassin Kitana and just below Nightmare Jason, standing at position number 27. So the final verdict for Dead Erron Black according to the Matrix is 75.9, which labels him as a great character. And now it is the time to check what is your final verdict on Dead Erron. Let's do it. Okay guys, as mentioned before, it is time to know what do you think about Dead Erron Black, how do you rank him. If you want to, by the way, take advantage and take part of the voting, you are welcome to join our Discord server and vote for the next upcoming review. You will find the link to our Discord in the description. Basically, all you have to do is copy paste the link into your browser, and then there you go, you are in our Discord server. From there you can find the category which is called voting, and you can vote for whatever you want. There are a lot of topics where you can vote and express opinion about different stuff in the game. Anyways, when it comes to your votes, 153 people voted for Day of the Dead Erron Black with the average score of 8.20, or in other words, you voted with 82.08 if you have to multiply your score by 10. A lot of people, actually big majority of you, the biggest majority, voted with a 9, 59 of you, and there was one vote with a 1. I mean, what can you do? They will be always trolling, right? So, according to you guys, Erron scored 82 points, which will rank him as an amazing character. According to the Matrix, he scored 76. So this time, you gave Erron more points compared to the Matrix. The question is, do I agree with you or do I agree with the Matrix? And I have to be honest, I agree with you guys. Dead Erron Black totally deserves his place as one of the very best characters in the game. I really enjoy him, and I'm not going to lie, he's one of my top favorite diamonds in the game. In your current rankings, by the way, he's 6th, and attention, he scored slightly below Classic Melina and slightly above Circle of Shadow Kung Lao. So according to you, Dead Erron Black is amazing. According to the Matrix, it is great. In my opinion, he's amazing. Let's go to the gameplay. Alright guys, should Day of the Dead Erron Black be your opener? The answer is no, especially if he is in a Day of the Dead team. If this is the case, then I would consider Kitana as the best opener, not because she's an amazing opener herself, but because in a lot of cases, when I'm playing, of course that's me, but I don't know, probably it relates also to you. So I was saying that every time when I'm playing Day of the Dead team, I almost never use Kitana. That's the reason why I use her as an opener. I just give her all the gears that can resist the buffs, and then I tag her out to safety. So if this is the case, then you shouldn't be using Day of the Dead Erron Black as your starter. Now, when it comes to the characters that he counters, I would say that he's kind of okay against Dead of the Dead Jade, not Dead of the Dead Jade, I'm sorry, Assassin Jade, but he doesn't really hard counter any other character. And in terms of characters that counter him, he's kind of bad against characters immune to power drain such as MK11 Raiden, and he will also have pretty bad time against MK11 Jade. Alright guys, in terms of the equipment, it is easy. Just give him his revolvers and any equipment that can reduce the power cost of special attacks, or gears that will give him chance to do them for free. For example, if you are running build for spamming special 2, then of course you can consider Moloch Ball and Chain. If you're doing, I don't know, some kind of a strategy that relies on his special 1 like I do, then there is an epic piece. Of course it only works if it is maxed out, but if you happen to have this piece, it is Kitana's epic piece from the tower, yeah, then Dead Erron Black becomes an unstoppable force. You can literally spam special 1 all day long, and that's really awesome. Alright guys, Dead Erron Black. When it comes to the teams, I will be Captain Obvious. He needs to be in a Dev the Dead team. If you don't have the other two members, then you can use any other Outward who can boost the stats or the damage of the other Outward characters. For example, Sun God Kotokan, he boosts the attack of the Outward characters. For example, Mournful Kitana, she gives 1 bar of power to Outworld characters, and so on and so forth. If you happen to have the Dead Kitana, then I think that this is more than enough. I'm not saying that Jade is bad, but she doesn't really give that much value compared to Kitana for the Dead Erron Black. So if you have Kitana and Erron Black, then the third character is not really important. It can be Mournful Kitana, as I already mentioned, it can be Sun God Kotokan, and so on and so forth. Alright guys, there's that Erron Black. What do you think of him? Do you like him? Do you dislike him? Please let me know in the comments. Once again, he scored 75.9 and we labeled him as a great character. As usual guys, if you want to see more reviews, you can find the playlist on the top right corner of the screen. See you next time guys. Take care and stay safe.
Stop bleeding and stand up.
Well done.
Perfect.